Hey everybody, I have not made a video in again forever and I'm so sorry for that. Again, I've just been so busy with just schoolwork and just life, and I hope that you guys can understand that. I've also moved back to my old setting because I was looking at some of my older videos and I've gotten some pretty good lighting down here. It just depends on what kind of day it's going to be, and I got a lot of complaints from my lighting when I was sitting up on my desk. So I am back at my original setting. But today's video is going to be on my favorite neutral eyeshadows from all different kind of ranges of brands, even drugstore and high-end. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this video with the creams. So first is this Revlon Illuminance Cream Eyeshadow Quad in Not Just Nudes. I absolutely love this palette because it has a ton of neutral eyeshadow bases that you can use on an everyday basis. It comes with like a white, light brown, and two darker bronzy browns. I love this. I use it almost every single day. They don't crease on me. They provide a great base and they make your eyeshadow like pop. So I love that. Next is the MAC Paint Pot in Bare Study, which I'm absolutely in love with. This is just a champagne color. It goes under almost any kind of eyeshadow and it's just going to make it pop and look more shimmery, and it's just going to make it a lot nicer, and I love it. Next is this NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil if you're trying not to spend too much money on your eyeshadow base. This one is in Milk, and I think this one is an essential for if you are starting out with makeup, or if you are into makeup and you are looking for a good base. This has many purposes. You can use this underneath almost any eyeshadow to kind of make it more vibrant, and white is going to make things pop more than usual. And you can also use this as like a highlighter for under your brow or in your tear ducts. This is good because you have that in a cream. I'm down to like the stick right there. If anybody knows if NYX sells like sharpeners for these, let me know so I can get those, because I don't want to throw it away just because it's down to the stub. Alright, the first one is more high-end. This one's pretty pricey, but I think it's well worth the money because it just, if you're someone who wears neutrals every day, then this is going to be a great palette to have. It is the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette, and I absolutely love this. It looks like this, and it comes with these 9 eyeshadows, and they're absolutely gorgeous. It also comes with 3 cards that teach you how to do different looks using the colors in the palette, which I think is really nice, especially if you're a beginner. And it has all these beautiful colors in there that I just absolutely adore. This is great for traveling, as well as if you just like to grab for one thing in the morning, or if you're starting out your makeup collection, then this is just a really great staple item to have, especially if you are really into neutrals like myself. Are these palettes from Wet n Wild that they have? They do have some like more colorful ones, but here's some of the neutral ones that I have that I'm totally in love with. They're the Wet n Wild Color Icon Trios, and I have been wearing this one, which is Walking on Eggshells, ever since like the end of January for the whole month of February, because they're absolutely amazing. They're really pigmented, but really cheap, and it's easy for everyone to access them. You can get them at CVS, and I think some Dollar Generals are now carrying this, so it's really easy for everyone to have a CVS by them to go and pick these up, and they're really inexpensive, but they are top of the line quality. They're really well made. The eyeshadows are pigmented. It's just amazing, and I'm actually wearing the Walking on Eggshells trio today. Looks like the look that I would do from the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette, with this on the lid and that in the crease. These eyeshadows in the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette are nice, but they're easily dupable. So if you're not willing to spend the money, then definitely I would go towards something like this. Next is this Physicians Formula Baked Eyeshadow Trio. These are amazing eyeshadows. They're pretty much like the Wet n Wild ones. They're pretty pigmented, but these are actually more expensive. Physicians Formula is a more pricey drugstore brand, but they're really nice too. It reminds me of this one, which is in Sweet as Candy, except for these are all a little bit more light and pastel. They still have the same pigmentation, but they are a little bit more frosty. Next is this NYX eyeshadow trio, and it reminds me of this one from the Wet n Wild trio. So all of these drugstore eyeshadows are really easily dupable. If you're looking for a little bit more nicer quality, then I would go with the NYX. You can get NYX products at ultacherryculture.com, nyx.com, places like that. But I absolutely love this palette. It's in Aloha, Mink Brown, and Deep Bronze. And these colors just remind me a lot of this Walking on Eggshells trio. They're basically the same. They're just a little bit more nicer quality. And lastly, I have this bronze look that I like to do with two different eyeshadows. First is the MAC All That Glitters eyeshadow, which if you're starting out your MAC collection or just your makeup collection in general, I would definitely recommend picking up MAC All That Glitters, because it is an amazing staple brown neutral eyeshadow that will go with anything. You can even just dust this all over your lid and you're going to be good to go for the day. But what I also love about MAC All That Glitters is that it goes with almost any dark brown color in the crease. So I use NYX dark brown eyeshadow in the crease with it, and it makes a really nice bronze sultry look. So those are all of my favorite not drugstore, did I say drugstore at the beginning? I meant to say neutral. All my favorite neutral eyeshadows from a variety of brands. If you want a review on any of these, then just let me know by sending me an email at annaheartsmakeup@yahoo.com, and I'll be glad to get to that. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you later. Bye!